The top 5 fan interactions at the World Cup so far. Football would be nothing without those passionate chants from the stands. Yes, we're talking about the fans, the beautiful, passionate souls that have made the game what it is today. Kudos to everyone who loves football. You guys are the real heroes of the game. These fantastic fans have whipped up some of the most memorable moments in Qatar and made this World Cup even more fantastic. So without further ado, here are the top 5 fan interactions of the World Cup so far. Number 5. Fans reacting to Ronaldo being benched. Ronaldo fans are dealing with a lot of heartbreaks these days, and it's not looking like it will end soon. Even before the explosive interview with Piers Morgan, where he belittled United and sensationally claimed that he wanted to quit, the Portugal skipper had been reduced from being used as a late substitute to becoming an unused substitute. And in certain games when United dropped Ronaldo, they played better, winning against Arsenal, Liverpool and Tottenham. We didn't expect a fit Ronaldo would be left on the bench in the World Cup, however, especially not in the knockouts. Fernando Santos, Portugal's head coach, took the risk, and it paid off. Portugal played better without Ronaldo. Ramos, the forward that replaced Ronaldo in the team, scored a historic hat-trick in the round of 16. The risk, therefore, seemed to have worked for Santos. But it's fair to say, Ronaldo fans weren't happy. One aggrieved fan claimed that Fernando Santos needs to give the people what they want, and they want Ronaldo. Another claimed that the best in the world doesn't deserve to be on the bench. A lot of fans travelled to Doha and Qatar just to watch Ronaldo. Those who arrived to see him on the bench were shocked and upset. Many others took to social media to display their dissatisfaction. Win, lose or draw, put Ronaldo in, they said. It looks like seeing Ronaldo is worth more than winning a game to certain fans. Someone, maybe, should tell these fans that the era of Cristiano Ronaldo is coming to an end. Number 4. Arap Uria meets the legendary Peter Drury. You've heard about Peter Drury, but what about Arap Uria? If you haven't, then continue watching. Arap Uria is a social media star, famous now for lip-syncing the legendary Peter Drury's commentary. He has shared his own versions of amazing moments, like Aguero's last-minute goal to win Manchester City the league against QPR, or Shabalala's 2010 World Cup opener. But in Qatar, something amazing happened. Finally the pair got to meet face to face. Arap Uria was pictured with a big banner saying, "Hello Peter Drury, it's Arap Uria. I am in Qatar and I would like to meet you." Within 24 hours, a meeting had been set up. Drury was visibly gracious and delighted to meet Arap Uria, and the African internet sensation has had a massive increase in followers since the encounter. What a lucky fan. Only the World Cup and the power of collective social media could have done this. Number 3. Support for Palestine. Palestinians may be thinking that the whole world has forgotten about their plight. Despite Qatar allowing flights from Israel and Palestine, many Palestinians can't afford to make it to the World Cup. While they haven't had a team or many fans representing them in Qatar, some fans of other nations have come to their aid. We can often forget that football is a lot more than just a game. Remember that in 2005, the legendary Didier Drogba used football to stop a civil war in the Ivory Coast. Maybe we could see the same intervention for Palestine one day, and that's why it's lovely to see that both fans from the Arab world and other parts, including South Americans, have been using this World Cup to show support for the people of Palestine. At every game at the World Cup, we have seen pro-Palestinian banners. Due to life-threatening experiences, the Palestinian people can't make it to the World Cup and probably won't make it to the next one either. But hopefully, little by little, with this support, things can change. Number 2, he's not Neymar. This picture that you're about to see is not Neymar, but it is a pretty excellent Neymar lookalike that has deceived thousands of fans across the stadiums in Qatar. Even Fox Sports believed that he was the PSG and Brazil superstar. He was mobbed by fans, desperate for a selfie on the streets of Qatar. Fox had to admit they'd been got, as were many supporters. It's unclear, but the entourage of 2 men leading him through the crowd suggests it was a stunt. So daring, he even fooled the security and was led into the stadium with the Brazil squad. Egon Oliveira, Now famous for being Neymar's lookalike, dressed like him, walked like him, and even had his tattoos. When Neymar's not around, he's the Neymar. Crazy. Number 1, the Japanese fans. You may not have expected this, but the Japanese fans at this World Cup were incredible. They taught the fans from the other nations a vital lesson during this tournament. Win or lose, the Japanese fans would wait behind to clean the stadium after each game. This has been a tradition from Japanese fans, something they're taught from youth. It's part of their education system and their moral code. Leave the place neater and cleaner than you found it. Even after their painful knockout defeat to Croatia on penalties, they wiped their tears and they cleaned the stadium. It's clearly no coincidence. Even the Japan team received plaudits. They left the dressing room in unbelievable condition after their games at the World Cup of Qatar. Despite going out to Croatia, Japan's players and fans have earned so much respect at this World Cup. So far, these have been our top 5 fan interactions at the World Cup, but there are others worthy of a mention. The choreographers of the Senegalese fans and their amazing dances, the Argentinian songs, amongst many more. But don't worry, there will be many more fan interactions to come at this World Cup, and if you stay tuned, we'll bring you lots more content, just like this, from the World Cup in Qatar 2022. So which of these fans' interactions is the most outstanding to you? Let us know in the comments below.